Welcome everyone to tonight's episode of the All Pro Sim Racing League broadcast here at Thompson Speedway for the Thompson Speedway 100. I'm joined this week by Derek Pemberton. Derek, you with me?
As always, man.
Welcome, sir. Thank you for joining me, by the way. Meant to tell you that earlier, so glad to have you here. You ready for some short track action tonight? I hope everybody enjoys the new video card, but are you ready for some short track racing?
Yeah, this ought to be a little fun. I mean, I'm not really a fan of short track racing because I usually end up getting wrecked. But I don't know. I feel like tonight's gonna be a pretty good show. I think.
Yeah, so yeah, guys, people are joining. I did get a new video card. Everything should be smoother, fingers crossed. But everything looks like it's good. They're in a little session right now. They do a driver's meeting about 10 minutes before the main race starts. We'll get a look here at your practice results. And there it is. Garrett Conrath on top once again here tonight. Max Hanley is second. Bob Gillenwater third. Justin Egan fourth. Dante Curtis is in that number 5 spot. Chuck Chambly currently in 6th place. That's one of your league people. Anybody wants to get or race this league, get in contact with him. Travis Wright in the number 10 is 7th. Cody Gibson looks like he's going to be number 8. Chandler Hoyle and Louis Robinette. So I want to talk a little bit about, I mentioned it kind of just in the chat and stuff like that before we actually came on air. And I mentioned that Garrett Conrath currently has won 3 out of the last 4 races, which is pretty impressive if you look at the tracks that they actually did race. I mean, it was pretty impressive. We'll get a look here at it real fast once I find out where I'm at. And let me find it here, sorry. There we go. I think this is it. Alright, so the first race was USA International Speedway, and Garrett Conrath led, I believe, every lap in that race. Then it was Lanier National Speedway. Yet again, he wins. Then it was Southern National Motorsports Park, and we actually didn't get to broadcast that race, sadly. And yet again, Garrett Conrath won. However, last week, it was the Preston Boras took home the victory. He led 12 laps, but he was able to pass Garrett Conrath on the final lap, final turn, dropped the apron, and got a win. However, Garrett Conrath, yet again, leads 87 laps. So pretty impressive right now for Garrett Conrath in the number 9, and I hope you don't hear my dogs barking. They're kind of going crazy right now. Also, I want to take a look here at the standings real fast. You can check all this on our website, by the way. I posted a link in it. Garrett Conrath is the leader right now in points. 29 points ahead of Justin Blackdeer. Pretty good. Justin Blackdeer actually had a pretty, I ain't going to say bad run, but he had a mediocre run at best for him anyway last week. So he is currently back in 2nd place. Then we got Trevor Patelli in 3rd. Chuck Trambly's in 4th. And Scott Formosa will be tied with him up in the 5th spot. So, Derek, let's go ahead and get our picks in and see who you think's going to come home tonight with the victory.
You know, of course, you know me. I'm an underdog, so I don't know. I mean, of course, Garrett Conrath would be a great pick, but I don't know. I'm looking at some of these guys down the list here. You know, they're only about 200th of a second off. I believe if I'm reading this right, off that top spot. So I don't know. I'm liking the 66 car of Max here. I mean, he's second on the board right now, about, like I said, about 200th of a second off. So that can easily be made up on the racetrack, I do believe.
See if I can find out where he's actually at in points. I don't think he's actually anywhere. He may be new. No, he's not new. I know he's not new. I'm trying to look see if I can find him in the points right now. I couldn't find him in the last race, so let's see standings. Here we go. Alright, let's see if I can find him. I don't see him. So, okay, you're going to take the 66. I'm going to, man, there's so many good people. This is a tough track. Trying to see who it favors. I'm going to go out on a limb and take I forgot what number he was just now. He passed me. Jeffrey Faulkner. He's currently 11th on the board. And I'm not saying that to jinx anybody, but I expect I don't expect, but I think somebody's going to wind up messing around with Garrett Conrath here. May wind up hurting him, put him in a wall or something. I hope that ain't what happens, but you just never know. I also got our eye on the Formosas. There's two of them. Scott Formosa's in here, currently fourth in points, tied with Chuck and Nikki Formosa. So I'm keeping an eye on both of them as well. Got about 4 minutes left here before they start qualifying. 2 laps of qualifying. Going to take here a look at the venue. Everybody knows USA Speedway. 4 turns, a little over a half a mile. Actually, this track's bigger than Bristol. It's pretty hard to believe. Actually, it might be a little bit shorter. I think it's just a tad bit shorter. Track temp, here you see it. Take a look here at your weather. 78 degree air temp, 78 degree track temp with partly cloudy skies. You know, when I say that, I feel like a weatherman.
Yeah, I would too.
I say it so many times, you know, you start to feel like one. So, we got 4 minutes left here. I want to pause real fast. I want to get one thing in. I want to talk about it real fast. As I'm getting a message. Hold on a second. Okay. Anyway, I was looking at something. So, what did I say? USA?
Yeah, you said like USA 3 times. I was like,
I knew I've
now
said it.
USA.
I apologize. I mean, I'm like not all the way here right now. Anyway, so I want to pause real fast. Center Force Racing or Center Force TV has a broadcast. The people that know that follow this channel especially know that Center Force Racing is doing a charity race on September 6th or August 6th and 7th this weekend for the 24 Hours of Spa, and I'm going to show you what we're doing it for. So we'll be right back.
It's happening again. Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon where gamers across the world raise money for our local Children's Miracle Network hospitals. It feels good to do something we love to help kids, but it feels great to get closer through the magic of game. We enter as friends and leave as real-world heroes for sick kids everywhere. Sign up online. Extra Life. Play games. Heal kids.
So yeah, guys, that's what we're actually going to be playing for. We're going to be donating all the money that we get from even this stream. This is actually our last stream before that stream. But all the money that gets donated will go to the charity of Extra Life. And all the money is going to East Tennessee Children's Hospital this year. Or actually, it's going to Wellmont, which is kind of like 3 different states. There's Wellmont's in Kentucky, Wellmont's in East Tennessee, as well as Virginia. And there may be some in North Carolina. I'm pretty sure there's some in North Carolina. So the money gets broken up. We're trying to raise like $200. We're not asking, you know, we're not telling people to donate, but it does help if people do. You can hit the donate button below, or you can come back Saturday and we'll actually have the Extra Life link up on here where you can donate to that instead. So either way, it all helps, all for good fun. Should be a fun race. We got 2 teams. Both cars will be broadcasted on that race for the 24 Hours of Spa. We got 1 BMW team, 1 Audi team. I'm actually in the Audi team. And we're going to be doing it. The stream will be up for 24 hours. That's a long one. And we'll see what happens. Then Sunday we go back racing at Michigan.
Which I'm actually looking forward to. That race
will
is
be fun.
Yeah, by the way, late entry here. Jonathan Hambrick joins in the last 3 minutes.
Oh, okay. So that's surprising to me, to be honest. He actually does like this track. I'm actually surprised he was joined. So
Yeah, I mean, back in week 13, I mean, you two sit here and show me how to run this track.
this is a fun track. You want to explain a little bit to everybody that's watching how do you run this track? This is not a low line racetrack.
It's not a low-line track unless you really know how to hang on to your car on the exit. But normally you want to run kind of just a little bit above that little shaded line. That's usually the line I run. It works. You can really maintain your speed and make some passes. Just really, you just got to move people out of the way. Honestly, I believe it's the only way you're going to be able to make passes unless you can prove to me that you can work the bottom. I mean, which I've done once or twice and it about caused several wrecks. But I mean, on the last lap, I would say try it because that's what I've done in several races here at Thompson. On the last lap, dive to the bottom, and I mean, who cares if there's someone to your outside? I mean, don't go up there and try to wreck them. But like, I mean, you can hang right there with them. Yeah, I mean, Robin's racing, and I mean that's how I finished second in one of these races.
I will be honest with you right now. This track, hands down, is my favorite street stock track on the whole iRacing schedule. I love every track they're racing. I love Bristol, so Bristol's my home track. this is my favorite track. I love racing here. I was able to race 3 wide here with some guys, 2 wide, and not have any problems whatsoever. So I expect this race to go green for a long time. Like I said last week, we only have 4 cautions for 20 laps or 24 laps, and I kind of expect the same thing here at Thompson. I wanted to say USA again.
I mean, do I just need to like constantly send you a message, Thompson,
You might
every
need
single
to.
time?
Quite honest, you may need to do that because I got a
I
bad
could kind
habit.
of see how you get them mixed up.
They
I'll be
kind of are
honest.
like the same in a way. Like to me,
Yeah,
they're kind of.
you got to drive them completely different, but
So as qualifying is getting started now, I want to ask a trivia question. Nobody looked this up. We're going to do this, and we'll give the answer at the start of the race, and then we'll actually go about halfway through the race and have one more trivia question. So tonight's trivia question, Derek, I want you to try to answer this as well.
oh
What
gosh.
year did Thompson Speedway Motorsports Park open its doors? And I'll give you a hint. It was way before I was born.
Okay, so the 1800s.
I feel like it sometimes.
No,
I tell you,
oh,
man.
oh man, that's oh boy. Ah,
I will tell you
Uh,
this, okay? I'll give you another hint. It even happened. This track opened a little bit better of a hint before Woodstock even happened.
okay. Do you remember I am of the younger generation here, so Woodstock doesn't mean all that much to me there. But
Woodstock was like 70s or 60s or something.
yeah, okay. You see, that's what I was thinking. I'm trying to think around war. I'm thinking, why am I thinking World War II era? But I think that's too young, or that's
Like,
too
I'm
old.
surprised, dude. I couldn't believe it opened this. I want to say early, but late, I guess you
Because
could
I
say.
know Thompson's a really old track. It's a very historical track.
I didn't
know
think
that.
it was that old. Like, I had no idea it was this old.
I'm gonna go on a limb here. 47.
Okay.
1947.
All right, so we got about a few laps. Garrett Conrad currently on the pole with Max Hanley second. Bob Gillenwater is third. Dante Curtis is fourth. Andrew Whitaker fifth. And we'll keep an eye on the top 10 right here as they qualify. This is not open qualified, so we can't see the cars. We got to go based off results, unless we're just spectating. But we're actually in here to race because I tested the track. Track feels really good, by the way.
Yeah, it really does, and that's one thing. Like I've done a bunch of races, especially over the last couple of weeks. Some of those tracks have been way too bumpy. It's hurting my wrist.
I'm not gonna lie.
I love coming here. It's nice, flat, smooth. And
What do you think the most bumpiest track is? And I think you got an idea of what it is because me and you raced the track together actually, and I about died.
I did it probably 100 more times.
You probably did.
Yeah, it's Auto Club and especially in the DW12.
I think it's Auto Club in the DW12.
Yeah,
Some people
I mean-
argue about that though. Some people go say Pocono and stuff like that, but I think Auto Club's backstretch has got to be the worst, or should I say, the most bumpiest track in iRacing.
Yeah, because I'll be honest, it even hurt my wrist to where I couldn't even catch a football the next
It's
day.
pretty crazy.
Especially once you get right up next to that
Bob
wall.
Gillenwater jumps up to third. I think he may have been there. No, he wasn't. So, who
Boy,
did you
Max
pick? You
is-
picked a 66. You had Max Henry.
Yeah, he's
Curtis
right
still
there with
second.
them.
Not much off of the pace. A little under a
700.
tenth. Oh, yeah, a little under a tenth. Well, so we'll keep an eye on that. Take a look here a little bit further back. Oh. Maybe if I hit the right button, we will. Jeff Rogers, keep an eye on him. Somebody just jumped up. Trevor Patelli is 11th. Jonathan Smith is 13th. And more people are starting to qualify now. Rex Hoyle, somebody to keep it on as well.
I just got a little, note here. Someone has suggested to me that the old Daytona could be the most bumpy.
That's true. That's
I
good.
didn't think about that.
That's really close. I've never raced the old Daytona in Delaware. I mean, with other.
With the trucks, it's kind of bad.
yeah.
With the trucks, it's all right. I mean, it's still hard to drive, but I didn't think about the old Daytona. I'll be 100% honest.
Yeah, it's old Daytona's really tough. I'd like to drive it in a DW12 car because I feel like in a DW12 car you could feel every little bump in every track. So
Well, you know
I would
what?
like to drive it with that to kind of see. I've drove the new one, but I've never drove the old one.
Well, you know what? Let's go do
we
a
need
test
to do
session.
that. We need to do
Test
that
session after
just to
this.
see. Just to see how bumpy it is. That'd be
Thank
fun.
you,
though.
thank you, Jonathan, for that lovely note. Jonathan was the one that gave me that. I'm actually, did he qualify?
Jonathan,
see.
no, he has not qualified. He usually don't
that's-
qualify. He never qualifies.
Oh, yeah, what am I thinking?
So tonight I'm drinking some Sun Drop. I ain't drunk Sun Drop in years, dude. A little bit different. Had some Popeye's
Yeah.
chicken.
What are we doing now? Paid product placement now?
I pay product for everybody. If Popeye's chicken wants to send me some free chicken, I'll take it.
I mean, after a long hard practice today, I mean,
Popeye's
anything
chicken sounds
liquid,
good, right?
anything liquid
Do you have
tastes amazing.
Do you have a Popeye's chicken near you?
Yeah, we do actually have
Do you?
one in the town next to us.
We actually just got one built here, which is surprising.
Oh, well, all my little town's got is a McDonald's, a Sonic, a Subway, and like 5,000 Mexican restaurants and old-timey kind of store
All right.
dinner place. So here we go.
Grid up. Take a look here at your grid real fast. By the way, the answer was 1940.
I was
So
close.
Jonathan got it, and as well as Kay. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not sure. Monza Oval could be one of the bumpiest too. That's true about that.
Did I say like 47?
You said 46 or something? I'm not sure.
I said 46, 47. I was close.
I gotta reload my camera groups because they're not working out.
Now this, I'm kind of interested to see how long is it going to take before these guys kind of get crazy.
Some of my cameras are not working out, which is kind of weird. So probably have to reload my thing up real fast.
I tried to do that camera thing you did at the All-Star race.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh yeah.
Doing that free camera.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's different. So give me just a second as this loads back up and stuff, and we'll go down through the grid. Looks like Garrett Conrath will start second, or first, I mean.
Did you say it was 1940?
1940. They actually planned on opening it in 1938, I think is when they broke ground. I believe is when it was. Alright, so we're about to roll off here. Get set to go. Going to take a look here at your grid starting for tonight. And I don't know why it's got that. I got everything wrong, so I'll have to go through this and reset it. Not reset it, but... There we go. Alright, our grid for tonight. Garrett Conrath, 3 wins this season, looking for his 4th Mac Henley. Cody Gibson, at 47, nice looking car. Bob Gillenwater, Dante Curtis, Andrew Whitaker, and we're rolling. Justin again, as we look through the rest of your field, we're at 5.
So my question for you, Adam, is how long do you think these cars are going to go before we see them dial off down in the pit road? Because you know tires could become a problem.
You know, last week they pitted under caution, and I do expect cautions here. I don't expect a whole lot, so I expect to probably. It depends when the first caution really comes out, in my opinion. But you know, all that could change. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's the thing. I really don't know, to be honest. If I'm pitting, I mean, I don't know. The high line here is going to save your tires more than running the lower part of the track. So, and most of the guys run the high line. You could, honestly, about 60 laps. That's what I would do. I mean, if I got a pit, but if it feels good, then you know I'm going to stay out because the tires on these cars seem like they work a little bit better than, of course, you know, your NASCAR stock car. Yeah, like you.
Maybe Goodyear should start looking into these tires.
I wish, to be honest. I think these are Hoosers, I believe. I don't think they're actually called Hoosers on them, but I think that's kind of the tire model. Pace car's off. Derek Springs to the green flag.
Alright, boys, let's have a nice, good, clean race here. And we are green here at Thompson. They dab it off down into turn number 1.
Got a beating and banging around the track already. Got a side-by-side battle at 66. We'll have the high line, which is where he wants to be. Right now, Garrett Conrath really don't want to be on the low line. He may be able to make this work if they touch.
Oh, see, that's going to happen.
Side-by-side. This is Thompson.
All night long.
Continue racing side-by-side 66 down into turn number 1. He's going to have the outside lane advantage. May be able to clear this time, and he's able to make that pass. 66 to the lead of Max Henley. And now the 9's going to be under attack from the 47.
I was wondering, you know, whenever we was facing there, can Garrett sit there and how long is he going to wait? We got a car up at the wall there. I was wondering how is he gonna be able to hang on and try to make a move?
You know, that's a
And
very
try to
good
get
question. I wish I could actually say that O2 car is slick looking. I don't know who that is, but that is an awesome looking car. Looks like it's got the Carhartt paint scheme in the O2. That's Jeffrey Belt. You, sir, get the Paint of the Week award because that is awesome. That is one of the best looking paint schemes I've seen in a long time. On street stock especially.
Oh yeah, that is kind of good looking.
Yeah, and then you got the 90 in the Remington, always like that. 32 Snap-on, always like his paint job as well. Looks like one of Chuck Chambly's actually driving a different paint scheme. Usually he was driving an orange car last week, now he's in a Net Zero car. I haven't heard much about Net Zero in a long time.
Oh, that is actually one thing I haven't seen. Quite a long time, now that you mention it.
Continue watching this race right now. We actually got a couple drivers in, I believe. Is Jack Williams in this race?
No, I don't think Jack joined.
Okay, I didn't think so.
But Jonathan, I don't even see Jonathan. Jonathan is kind of toward the back right now. He's kind of, I'm pretty sure right now he's just kind of waiting.
He's saving, yeah, he's definitely saving. He's just saving his tires, working his way up if he can. And,
yeah, I mean, of course, you don't want to, of course, you know, he's not driving his iconic numbers, so that's probably not happening. But, because, you know, you wouldn't think numbers would make you feel any different, but for some reason, it really affects some people. You'd be surprised.
That is true. That number 10 car also looks pretty good. That's Travis Wright in that number 10 car. Somebody's here to watch Jay Rogers. We'll definitely get some, see if I can find him, see where he started and stuff. Jeff Rogers, here we go. Jeff Rogers is up there in the number 92 machine right now.
Yellow.
Yellow is out.
Oh, Jonathan's the one that went around.
Really? Wow.
Well, they let that out saving. I didn't see what happened.
No, actually, I ain't finding him. I don't know if he actually may have blinked a little bit, but I can't find him. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, he blinked. I don't know. That might just be my connection, but he blinked the entire time he went around. So.
Jonathan Hambrick in that number 27 car. Usually isn't a broadcast booth with me, but racing here tonight. I do expect him to get up there. It usually takes him a few laps to actually get running good. Especially in these some of these races. You can see the CTV sponsorship to Extra Life Charity. He's going to be racing in the BMW this coming Saturday for Extra Life. Pretty cool looking paint job. Running the Davey Allison paint scheme.
Now on the Spa thing, of course I'm no road driver, as you can tell back earlier on this CFR season when we did Canadian Tire. But I don't know. I honestly think the Audis are going to do a little bit better just because it's, I don't know, to me personally, I feel like Audis have got a little bit better of a road car.
To give you a little bit of advice about it, or from my opinion of it, because I'm in the Audi team right now, and I'm driving for that one. The Audi has more straight line speed, in my opinion, but however, the BMW can outbrake the Audi. And it's kind of a mix because Spa has a lot of top braking zones, especially at the bus stop chicane, or one of the last pit or the last turn.
Yeah, that last turn, that's tough, especially.
And honestly, the BMW's better there.
Yeah, and that's just it. That's always the thing about a road car is that, you know, each car's gonna have their own advantages somewhere. But you got a track like Spa, I think if you could have more of that wide open speed.
Yeah, I agree. The replay we cannot get of that wreck because Jonathan actually blinked out and didn't pick it up. Not sure what exactly happened, but we'll definitely get the next one. I don't know. I'm sure why he actually blinked out, which is kind of strange. But we'll definitely get the next one if there is one, which I expect there to be. Actually, somebody hit under caution. I'm not sure who it was. So what's everybody think of the stream? Is it a little bit more smoother? I'm not watching it right now. I can just read the chat and stuff because I'm focused on this. But does it seem a little bit more smoother to everybody? I hope so.
I know on YouTube, it's been kind of having a sound problem. I know that, so we could.
Yeah. And I think that was just my graphics card, the other one that I had.
Well,
I think it was just because it's super
like
late.
it played once for me. Like I went back to watch the All-Stars. It played once, and then I went back to watch it again. You know, later on, just to learn a little bit, and I had no sound. So I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. Like I had sound, but then didn't have
That's
sound.
strange.
Up here. Oh wait.
Yeah, I got most of the graphics turned up on high. Most of everything's turned up high. There's some things I got turned off just because we don't need it. But I got the rubber build up where you can see the rubber on the track now when it starts laying down. Got most of the stuff up. There's a lot of stuff that's cut down just because I don't need it on. I mean, there's no point for me having far terrain on when I don't need it. But pace car's pulling off there. Bring it.
All right. Oh man, it looks like we are already going there. It's a 66. Wanted to make sure he gets up to the top lane, going up to the turn number 1 there.
That was a good jump for 66 and Max Hanley, because if the 9 would have got just as good a jump, the 66 would be struggling with the 9 having the outside lane.
Yeah. So that's a very good strategy. Is the 4 this time looks like he's hanging around a little bit this time. I don't know if he'll be able to get up to the 9, but he's hanging off. And that 66 looks like he's kind of got this stretch trying to figure out a little bit. Because I mean, he started to pull away a little bit there right before we got that yellow with Jonathan. So maybe he knows something. Maybe he can start to pull away here.
That's very true. We're going to hop up into blimp cam, take a look from above. A lot of cars in this race tonight. I think we had about 20-something cars actually make the start tonight. As the 23's running a real low line, which is kind of surprising. He's actually going to get loose. Looks like he's able to save it, so there's not going to be no caution. Oh, there is a yellow. That's a 23. Because I seen him get loose. No.
It would be the 4, but I don't think he was the yellow. Jonathan again.
Really? Wow. We'll see if we can get another replay here.
No replay.
I don't know why we're not getting replays of him.
He must be blinking out at the wrong time.
Yeah, he's blinking out quite a bit. So, no replay again for Jonathan. Not sure what's going on there.
Trying to see who's the other one.
He's probably got the stream up. If he's got Jonathan, you got the stream up. You need to pause it.
That is true, because he was talking to me about the stream because he asked about.
Yeah, about the trivia thing.
What is it? What are my max cards? That's probably my problem. Why I can't see the replays. By the way, I think I counted. I think we had like 25 cars start.
25. That sounds about right.
No,
yeah.
no, 29.
29 cars. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just got a little bit of in radio report here. Jonathan was not the yellow. He spun trying to avoid the wreck.
Okay, who was the yellow?
Yeah, I'm trying to find that right now. I'm not finding much actually.
It's fine. Kind of strange. I'm not sure. That's all right.
I think I got it.
We'll eventually find one. I don't think there was any damage done to nobody. I think somebody just spun. So.
Yeah, they were both in the infield. So.
Okay.
Just as I'm sitting here backing up a little bit here. Yeah, they must have just blinked out then, I guess, right whenever it came onto my screen. So.
Okay, that's fine. That's probably why. It's kind of strange. I don't know why they're blinking out right now, but
I've only got like 20 max cars, so that's probably not helping it any. You probably need to bump it up.
yeah, I could actually bump mine up as well. That may help. That could be why mine. I think I actually got mine kind of low for some reason. So we'll bump mine up as well. Yeah, I actually got it down to 20. There we go. I'll turn it up a little bit.
I bumped mine up to 30 there. Yeah, now I'm gonna go back.
I had it set on 20 for my last graphics card. I forgot to set it up.
I'll go back and let me see if I can see. I don't think so.
Okay, that's fine. It probably won't show it since we had it off for that time.
Yeah, no, I don't think about that yet. So maybe this time we'll be able to get it. Who knows?
So, trivia question before the next yellow comes out. We'll go ahead and ask the question. This will be the last trivia question of the night. No, you know what? Never mind. I ain't going to ask that one. I don't like that one. It's kind of weird. Alright, so we're going to come to the green this time as a 66 of Max
You see the
Hanley.
same kind of restart? Really weighed it up again.
We'll see what happens here with the 9 as well. See if he
You
can
gotta
get
think
a
the
good
9's
start.
gonna be jump happy here.
Here we are green. 66 is able to clear him. Now it's going to have a little bit of a run.
And that 66 has got something. These restarts.
He really does. He's definitely got the restarts dialed down pretty good right now, which it is his discretion when he can go, discretion when he can go. So that could be helping quite a bit as well. So one of Chuck Chamberlain, the 92, trying to make a pass on the 5. 3 wide, Jonathan Hambrick goes sideways, makes contact, goes around. That will bring out another caution. Jonathan was running that low line, and that's something you don't want to do. He must have actually started. No, he actually started on the high side. Got a big run on the 76, dove underneath the 76. And just started drifted up. Actually may have got a little bit of the apron there. Comes up, hits the 32, spins it around. And there's going to be your caution.
Yeah, at least we saw that one. I was blinking half the way through the pitch. I don't know what happened there, but yeah.
So John Hambrick having a little bit of trouble right now. Kind of surprised he actually went that low to try to pass somebody. He's usually pretty good here, which he's not feeling real great. I know I'm not making excuses for him because he's my teammate, but he ain't been feeling real great. I'm not sure if that's got something to do with it as well, but hopefully.
I'm about to say he got on to me the other day for whenever street stocks were at Thompson. He got on to me because I was
running
trying to
low.
pass on low. Like,
Yeah, you can't do it. There he is trying to do it. That's funny.
Jonathan's like, stop talking about me.
That's funny. I know. Every time we mention him, he wrecks, and I think that's that commentator's curse again.
Hey, yeah. So stop talking about me on Sunday night.
We just want to say that. Yeah, it could be.
Because I would actually be kind of decent maybe Sunday.
That is funny.
Ugh.
Right now, Max Hanley's still leading the way right now.
My question is, the 9. Is he this used to be in second place for this long? I know.
Probably not. I think he's pretty much led every race, but this one so far. So I don't know if he's got a lap led or not. We're going to take a look here and see if he's got one lap led.
Yeah, I think he probably had the first couple of laps, but then the 66 took it away, and then it's been him ever since.
Yeah, he does got one lap led right now. Wow.
So, I know that, we dealt with this on, of course, whenever the official races went to the Thompson Speedway for the street stocks, but pit road could easily go a lot down.
Yeah, that's really tricky. It takes about 22 seconds to actually get tires and stuff. And if you're pitting towards the back, that really shrinks down. If you're not careful, you can get a penalty. And if it's me, I'm speeding off pit road, to be completely honest with you. I'm going to be at the back anyway, so that's just my opinion.
I just accidentally hit race for some reason.
Huh.
If that doesn't tell you how tired I am, I don't know what it is.
That's very true.
It's just been one of those days. Boy, there's something going on with iRacing servers tonight or something?
Probably.
Anyway.
Alright, so we're about to go back green here once again.
6-6 is probably, he shouldn't jump this one, I don't think. Oh, he doesn't.
And we are green once again. The 9's got a pretty good run this time. He's going to have that high side, which is where he wants to be. And the 00 is going to try to follow him along. Can the 66 slide up in front of him? And he does. We got 3 wide right now as the 9 comes out ahead with the 000 passing on the outside of Bub Curtis in the 2 car. And here comes that 02 as well. He's actually starting to make a move up towards the front.
Yeah, I knew whenever that 66 went, I knew he was going to have to force the 9 up the track.
We got the 02 going around. Big wreck. At least 3-4 cars involved. 5 cars, maybe more. That was big wreck. Woo.
Yeah,
that was insane. We're actually going to hop on board Jonathan Hambrick's car. Yeah, I'm talking about you again, Jonathan. I'm going to actually try to get out of his nose. So we actually have quite a few cautions. Already tied our cautions from last week. Pause it right there.
Boy, a lot of cars tore out. A lot of cars tore out right now.
Joslin's actually started working his way back forward. And we should see the caution right here. Going into turn 1. And it really backs up.
Yeah, it looks like it didn't look like the car. It looked like it would have only been a 2-car incident, but there was cars sliding all over the place, and I think that's what clogged up the track and just
Could be
cars
right
are going
about that.
there.
Definitely
I
could
mean,
be
that sucks for some of those guys, but that's racing. I mean, I've been wrecked in several races like that. You know, the wreck itself got cleared up, and people's fun trying to avoid it. They were the ones that made it bigger. So.
Yeah, especially on a track like Thompson. I mean, you can see everybody just trying to avoid it. It's so hard to slow down because you're carrying. This is a really fast racetrack for these cars, and it's really tough to be able to not get involved when you're carrying so much speed, especially in the turn 1 where you're on the high side anyway. The 92 is actually on pit road right now. I know somebody was actually watching him for this race. Jeff Rogers currently on pit road in his pit box. Don't look like he has any damage that I can see. No damage. Looks like his may have a little bit of a right front damage, and he does. Actually got a fast repair, maybe just an optionals, nothing real bad. So he'll get back out there going. No big trouble there, and he's underway.
Yeah, I think that's really going to shake up the field. Now we're about to see some guys up here in the front that you wouldn't usually see up front.
That's true.
Wink, wink, like me at the All-Star race.
I'm surprised the O2, man. I feel kind of bad for the O2. He got taken out there now, and I'm looking for him now.
Yeah.
I haven't
these
seen
guys
him.
do have a fast repair, so that
That's
will
true.
definitely help.
That's very true.
We've got 32 laps down. We've only got one car, 1 lap down, and that is the 4 car.
Okay, so I got you a question. This track does hold a road course inside of it, okay? It's an asphalt road course, 1.7 miles. How many turns does that road course have?
How big is it?
How many turns does you have?
Okay, so... Oh, so you said that there's a road course near this place, or...?
It's actually inside.
Really?
Yep.
Hey.
Kind of surprising, I know.
Yeah, I would think this short of track would have that.
We get ready to go back green here.
I'm gonna say 12.
That's a good
No.
guess. 66
Yeah.
with the jump. He will actually take advantage of that, as I hear some cars already bounce off the wall behind these guys. Going down into turn 1, exit of turn 2. We got some 3 wide racing already in the back. It looks like the 1 car, Chuck Chambly, was actually on the bottom side of that and was able to hang on to it as the 80 makes contact with the 1. Chuck Chambly's going to go around, and in the infield, will a caution fly? No caution at the moment. He's going to get back going. That will not bring a caution out unless they manually throw it. So really surprised there.
It's down in the grass. I'm actually kind of glad they didn't throw that. If there was no trouble at all, yeah, that sucks for the driver. Yeah, that was me. I would want it.
3 wide, 76 in the middle.
That is not going to work.
Jonathan Hambrick was on the bottom. I don't know what happened with that. I can't see it. It looks like they may have worked their way out of that.
Man, what is going on?
It did. Actually, Jonathan Hambrick was able to actually make a pass on the bottom side against 2 cars. That was 3 wide, so good for him. Chuck Chambly's actually already caught back up. And it looks like he's actually trying to make... it was not Chuck I was looking at. It's the 32. Contact with the 76 and the 32. More contact as the 32 squeezes away 3 wide. 76 is going to go around and cause a big wreck. No, he does not go around, but we actually got a hard wreck with someone. I don't know who that was. I need to find out who that was. It was one of the back end cars.
I'll be 100% honest. I was blinking about halfway through that run. So
That's fine. 75. Big trouble.
Yeah. Jeffrey Faulkner looks
Jeffrey
like he
Faulkner, yeah. He actually may have had help here from the number 90. Yeah, he did have help from the 90. He actually ripped off his whole front end. I'm going to take another look here. Going into one. Ooh, caught him with the right fender and just turned him. That could have just been some trouble with the checkups, and he may not be too happy about that. So I asked you the question, how many turns here in a road course? You said 12. Correct answer, somebody said 8. Correct answer is 11.
Are you?
Yeah, it's inside and outside of the track.
I must say, there is no way there's a road course, especially that long.
It's kind of surprising, to be honest. I didn't
What
know
turn do they use?
they actually
use it.
they drive different cars. They actually host 4 different series here.
I gotta think they gotta use pit road.
I
That's
would,
my own.
Pit road's actually probably pit road, to be honest. Trying to see exactly what all they race. It looks like the Super Modifieds race is the IMSA Super Modifieds by ISMA. NASCAR Wheel and Modified, of course, races here. NASCAR Wheeling Series. And, you know, this track was once known as Indianapolis of the East, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
This track was the first paved asphalt racing track, oval.
I can believe it, as old as it is.
As old as it is, yeah. Pretty cool. It frequently draws over 350 race cars in 16 separate divisions over 3 days. Wow.
Whoa,
That's interesting. Yeah, that's pretty
They
cool.
already put him up close to this track then.
And iRacing is the only one that actually used this, by the way. This track.
Oh. Oh, that's not good. My contact just fell out.
Oh yeah, that's real awesome, huh?
Man, I'm telling you, it's just been one of those days. You know, school's starting back, and then football practice, and iRacing, iRacing. You know, you gotta have fun with it.
And iRacing again. And then after you're done with all that, you got iRacing again.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Everything's actually perfect for me. I just don't know what's going on. And I don't want to say it's not even my graphics. Actually,
It's really hard for me to believe though that there's actually 11 turns. I know that somebody said that it's actually inside and outside. I'm looking around. It looks like they actually got a fence that opens.
Yeah, just on the edge of the tube.
Yeah.
Watch the two right here. He's right up on the back of the 66
All right.
here.
Got a restart underway, and I actually missed the start of that.
Oh,
There
9
we
got
go.
the jump.
He did.
66 and 9 get going.
The 9 is actually to the point. Garrett Conrath with the lead. And the 66 will follow behind him. Here comes the 000. Currently, the third caution is out. Once again, lap 45. I don't know who that was. See if we can find out.
Oh, big wreck back straightaway. 53-75 again.
All right, so let's take a look here.
Apparently they're... Oh, man. Incident on the back straightaway. I can actually see part of this one, actually.
Okay, who's all in it? Some of it?
23, Jordan Smith is actually the
Jonathan
main
Smith.
guy. Jonathan. Whoops, sorry. Like I said, contact shot. Can't see. I'm trying to get in pretty close here to see
I'm
who
to actually
else.
find this wreck for you guys. Just bear with me.
That looks like the 32's involved.
All right, 32, you said?
It's either 32 or 52. And I'm trying to see who that last one is. I want to say that's the 75.
Okay. See if I can find this once again. It looks like we're about to go back green right here. I'm watching the replay right now. 75 was actually just hanging back quite a bit.
Oh, no,
me.
that was the 75. Who is that? That the 4?
I'm not sure.
No, it's the 5. 5. 5.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Fine.
5.75.
Nicky Formosa. See him right there. A lot of cars are blinking in this race.
No, I think that's iRacing. I'll be 100%
Might be
honest.
totally honest.
They've got to get their crap
I'm not sure
together.
what's going on. We'll just hop back up towards the front. We don't want to miss this restart.
Okay, so let's make things interesting. Let's turn a couple cars around and go backwards now.
This actually has a golf course. That's interesting. I didn't know this track actually had that.
I guess I can see how it's the Indianapolis of the.
Yeah, it's got a lot of stuff. Yeah, don't Indianapolis have a golf course or Pocono?
Yeah,
Pocono
it
does,
has,
I know.
16, 17, and 18. That's the back 3. Which I would totally want to go play. Like, if only you could do it like that, like during the middle of like a race or whatever.
Yeah.
Go play golf in the middle of a race. That would be awesome. But it would be way too hot to go play.
There hasn't been a bunch of real big names. I'm sure there probably has, but what I'm seeing, it looks like the biggest name that I can see is Jeff Bodine has actually raced here a couple times.
Oh, yeah, okay. What is going on with iRacing?
Alright, so we're about to go back green here as we got 50 to go. We're halfway through this race this time. Going into turn number 3.
I want to see a good long green flag run, actually.
I do too.
I want to see.
I did want to see it. And we are back green at 66. Trying to get the jump, unable to get. He don't want to jump too far, but he's going to have the high side going into turn 1. Look for Max Hanley to get that number 1 spot away.
Now, did the 66
He does
beat
have the nose ahead. No, he did not beat him to the line. It was close, though.
1
Looks like he will.
second is what.
Nine's going to hit the wall, and
that's
he
good.
may lose a couple spots here. Lost 2 spots. So right now, Garrett Conrad's on the back end of things. Oh, he's going to go around. What a save. 3 wide behind him. Everybody looks like they're going to save it. Somebody else is 3 wide behind them. And the 05 is going to go around.
Are they blinking?
Oh, what a big wreck on the backstretch. At least 10 cars involved.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, this is gonna take a while to clean up. Yeah, this is.
Jonathan Hammer got nowhere to go. He was just a pinball hanging on for the ride. We're actually going to hop on board with him real fast. Try to hop on board real fast.
I can't wait to see his message. He's just sending me messages after every yellow. I want to see what he's going to say this time around. Oh my, huge crash going off into turn 3.
He was. Oh man, he had nowhere to go. But, he's going to back it up and get it rolling. Wow. These guys have wrecked quite a bit tonight. I'm surprised. They're really antsy tonight. I've noticed that. A lot of people's really loose, which is kind of surprising. Usually Thompson's not that bad of a place to race. I already got 7 cautions for 28 laps, and that's still counting up. So quite a bit. Only 53 laps completed. Most of them have been under caution right now.
Huh? Well, what do you expect? Short track. Whew. Sorry about that. Short track, street stocks. Would you expect anything different?
That's very true. A lot of cars with some damage there.
Let's see. The 9 fell all the way back to 5th. Just to let you know. So that's interesting there. How much farther back do you think this 9's gonna fall?
I don't really know. This is going to be interesting to see.
Yeah. I'm breaking stuff. Boy. Christ. Leader's not pitting, which I don't think they'll even have to be honest.
No, not now. I don't think they'll have to either. I'm anxious to see what's going to happen with the 9 car of Derek Conrad to see if he's able to make his way back up towards the front. Because looking at it, it's not going to hurt him too much in points, but he's currently back to 5th. I mean, he's already up front, but we'll see if he can actually get back up here. It's a little bit different seeing him pushed back, so pace lights are off. We're actually going to go green this time.
Oh, sorry about that. I was
That's
just
fine.
trying to keep. Sorry, I'm 1,000 different places at once right now. You know, got to worry about that Snapchat streak too. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. As pace lights are off, pace car is going to turn in 166. We'll have the advantage, and Dante Curtis on the outside, 000 behind him. And we are back racing here once again. Max Hanley does get the jump. Here comes the 2 with a good solid run up towards the front, and we're off into 1.
The 5 got all the way up to the top lane fairly quickly. I was actually really surprised how quick he got up there. So he actually gained a spot, I do believe. I believe he's in the 4th position right now after starting 5th there. So no, my bad. He started 4th. I think
000 still in 3rd. Who's that in 4th?
that's our 9 car.
That's the 9 car. And in 5th place, it looks like the 10 car has actually worked his way up towards the front. There's the 15 car, Zach Collier. Keep your eye on Zach. He's been slowly getting bigger. He's going to put the bumper to the 10 car going into turn 3. And he does not get it around, which is what he don't want to do. He don't want to spin nobody or wreck nobody. Also notice the the 02 starting to make his way back up. Looks like he's currently in that 6th place, or 7th place, I'm sorry. No, 8th place now. Good single file racing right now. Everybody looks like they're single file, especially up towards the front. Now is where guys starting in the back can actually try to make their way forward with some long green flag runs.
Yeah, this is what we kind of been waiting on to see if these guys will be.
Jonathan Hambrick goes around. Caution's out. So
Wow.
Jonathan Hambrick once again having trouble. I'm not sure what happened to him. We'll see here. He was racing inside the 47. Cuts up in front of the 4. He will have the high line. And actually, he had help on that one. The 4 may have gotten to the back of him. We're going to take a look here at the 4 to see if there was contact made. Bob Gilwater. Right there, yep. He bumped him once, bumped him twice, and he got him around on that last one.
Now, I do got a question. Is there an incident rule or something in this league?
I don't think so. There may have been a little bit of... Something may have just happened here with Jonathan Hambrick in 20... Yeah, the 27's not real happy about it.
What?
He's rubbing him pretty good. Jonathan Hambrick comes up beside him and gives him a little love tap. Lets you know he didn't like what he did, and I don't blame him. I mean, he didn't wreck him, he didn't dump him. It's not dirty racing by any means. Just letting him know that he's not happy with what he did. Jonathan's had a couple bad things happen tonight, so I mean, frustration getting the best of him, and I can see why he's mad, to be completely honest. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
he didn't door slam him, he didn't destroy his car, put him in the wall. He could have done a lot more, and he didn't. He did the right thing, let him know that he's just not happy. So.
Yeah, I mean, of course, if some of you guys watched stream Monday night for the
ISDC.
Yeah, like, I got really upset very early in the race.
Yeah, we're aware of that.
Yeah. And apparently the guys didn't know about that. They just don't. And it's really hard to control your temper inside of the car. And you got to think, oh, you're just a simulator. It's so much easier. You would actually be more surprised how hard it is to control your anger, even though you know it means absolutely nothing sometimes. And just, I mean, going through my head was the point that, like, anytime he got around me, I was to the point where, like, I'm not going to do anything. But, you know, there's always that thing in the back of your mind. And I feel like that's the same thing going through Jonathan's head right now is, how do I want to play this?
Yeah, I agree.
Because I'll be 100% honest, I did not go the right way about taking care of my problem, but I took care of it.
Yeah. Right now, there's two big movers in the race. It looks like the 14 of Jesse Williams started back in 24th place, currently up to 10th. And Also, the 15 of Zach Collier started back in 22nd, currently up to 6th place. So, right now these guys are working their way up. I haven't seen Zach get in any trouble. The 14, I know he's got a little bit of damage as some of the wrecks that's happened, but taking care of your car is definitely important. And you see Zach Collier actually doing that. Currently up to 6th. It's a matter of time he's going to be up there and trying to get one of these wins. I know he's been trying, so.
Yeah, and coming to restart here with 34 to go, I mean, you don't have a whole lot of time left to be making a lot of moves. And if we get onto a longer like run, it's going to be tough.
It happens fast. As the 66 with a good jump. 76 at the wall. 07 goes around. Big trouble behind him. Gosh almighty. Caution out once again. Ooh, guys, y'all gotta take it easy here a little bit.
Yeah, you guys making us work overtime up here, and I'm blinking half the time.
Gotta take it easy here. 76 may have had some help. He bounced off the wall. No, he bounced off the wall. Took the 82 with him. Jonathan Hammer goes around. Jonathan Hammer's actually able to save it, but spins it. One of them actually hit the wall pretty hard.
53 came over the radio. Not very happy. We're gonna put it to you like that, and he's pulled it behind the wall, and he's called it a night.
We'll take a look here at the 53. He's actually blinking, so we're not gonna be able to actually see him. What happened there with him? Wow, man, I tell you. All right, guys, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Alright, and we're gonna, don't know what happened. That was kind of strange. Hope I got it worked out.
To be completely honest, you guys didn't miss much on the restarts. We had 2 straight yellows before most cars even got to So, I mean, you didn't miss a whole lot. So, I mean, yeah, that's kind of bad to say, but
I don't know what happened.
Honestly true.
I don't really know what happened, to be completely honest. It's kind of strange. It was a weird place for me to get kicked off at. I was sitting there. I popped open another tab and my crew just froze as soon as it did it. I don't know. That's alright, though. We got 13 remaining here, so we'll definitely get to finish the race at least. And we'll just mix all these races together. Pace lights are still on in the Ford Mustang pace car with 66 leading the way. It looks like the 2 is currently second. Going to start on the outside. Pace lights are off on the pace car. We get set to go green.
Everyone's talking about connection problems.
Yeah, I noticed that, and I think that's why I froze.
Irish needs to get their head
They've had a little bit of trouble. We're back green. 66 with the jump. Here comes Garrett Conrath looking to the inside, going to try to make the pass on the number 2 of Dante Curtis. Will he be able to do it going down into 1? We haven't seen it yet. And he slides up a little bit. He's going to have to run, exit, and turn number 2. He's not there to clear him just yet. 2's fighting back strong on the outside. 9 slides up. 2 does not get the wall. 9 to second place. 2's going to drop about 3 spots. And it looks like Zach Collier went around, or the 02 yellow's out, as the number 2 of Dante Curtis has a little bit of trouble here on his last start. We'll see what happened here. Looks like he got into Zach Collier. Zach was actually having a real good run. Zach tried to dive underneath, tried to miss it. Makes contact right there, and not to call the 2 out, but I don't know if he ever let up. Looks like they got going again, though.
I mean, would you let up this late in the race?
No, I wouldn't. I don't blame him, but I do feel bad for Zach. Not good.
So, what do you say? Probably about 7-8 laps left?
Yeah, got 12 laps remaining right now. Should have about 8 or so laps.
Yeah.
I guess. I'm kind of laughing right now because I'm looking at Jonathan Hamburg, who started dead last on the field, 29th spot, currently in 10th place right now. So we'll see what happens with that. That's pretty funny if you ask me. So yeah, guys, sorry about the connection issues. Not sure what happened. iRacing just decided to shut down and freeze on me, so it's kind of strange. It was working pretty good. So yeah, we're going to be doing this again Saturday for the extra live stream. Any donations help. Hit the donate button below, or wait till Saturday and hit the extra live donation button below. I do know that we already got people that plan on donating. We're going to try to raise $200 in 24 hours for the Children's Hospital's Wellmont system here in Tennessee, Kentucky, North Carolina, Virginia. Did I forget any? I don't think so. Maybe Georgia. I don't know if Georgia has them or not. So all the money goes to the hospitals, and I know $200 don't seem like a lot for a hospital to use, but if you're a sick kid, it could go to help do something. So it's Extra Life is for kids with life-threatening injuries or a sickness. So that's one thing. As part of an owner, and Derek, I don't know how you feel about it, because I know you're part of the team, but as an owner of it and a team member, that is one of the biggest things, I think, because we're all here to have fun. But that is something that we could definitely do to help kids out that can't do this, that will like the things we do. So
Yeah, and don't you, like, I really like that. I do like Extra Life for what they're doing, and that's really awesome how they're going about doing it. And, you know, I'm not going to be shooting.
yeah,
No. But I like kind of like the system they got set up, and I know they do good with it. So I mean,
you can see that Jonathan Hambrick's actually got Extra Life on his car for tonight. As we got it coming to 8 to go, and going to go green this time. This could be our last caution, depending on how fast it comes out. We're back to green. It's a 66 with a pretty good start. Here comes the 9 with a pretty good run. The 02 and the 15 as well. And the 2 right now, Dante Curtis is in 5th place. If anybody was wondering what happened after that wreck, there is contact with the 2 and 15. The 2 is going to send the 15 up the track, and that's going to bring out another yellow. And I'm sure the 15 is not happy about that.
So what now? 4? 3?
Yeah, we'll have about 3 to 4 to go. Next one will be the last caution.
So, if you're the 66, do you start playing the blocking game?
Yeah.
That's my thing. Yeah. I figured we would have done it this week.
See what happened here. Okay, it was just more of a reaction thing, it kind of looked like. I know the 15 or 2 got in the back of. That ain't what caused the caution, though. I don't know what caused the caution.
What yellow number is this, out of curiosity?
Looks like, I'll tell you right now. That will be caution number, actually it says 3 for me, but that's not right. 10, I believe? No, it's more than that. It's more than that. It's like 11, I believe.
I can believe that.
Yeah. This is probably the most cautions I've seen with this league, to be completely honest. I don't know. USA had quite a bit, but I can't remember how many they had. These tracks kind of resemble each other as far as how long they are and stuff. Kind of similar layout, but you were at the high side on this track instead of low side like you do USA. But
by the way, just to throw something out there to you, the leaders did not catch the pace car for 2 laps. They just come here on lap 96.
strange.
So, that's going to bump down the laps even more.
Yeah, we could have 2 to go. Sharks right now talking over the radio, talking to him. I know also Jackie Palmore, if anybody's interested in joining us, Jackie Palmore, you could get in contact with him and talk to him about it. And if anybody's interested in joining Street Stocks, it's a fun league. I actually have fun watching these guys race. I know this ain't usually the way they race. I'm actually surprised they've been in this many cautions, to be completely honest with you. So we're at least going to have 2 to go, I think. Pace lights may go off this time, I
They're
believe.
talking maybe 1.
It could be 1 to go. If the 2 to go don't come out this time, or if 2 to go comes out this time. If they're not on the 2 to go right now, then they'll only have 1.
Interview the top 3. I don't know if they do it here or not, but just letting you guys know.
We're interviewing the top 3, correct?
Yeah, I just heard John.
Yep. 1 lap shootout.
Yeah, you're right. Wow.
Straight.
Getting some
That don't mean running people over.
communication
Change
here.
is good.
You hear some in-car audio.
So now, does the 66 get his big jump, get to the white flag, and he doesn't care if they wreck or not, does he?
What you got?
Man, I don't know, dude. I'm pulling for the 66 to maybe pull this off. I know you picked it to win. Ah, man, it's so tough right now. I don't know.
Don't get me wrong, I hate it. I hate it for, what's his name?
Garrett Conrath.
Yeah, I hate it for him, but, I mean...
It is good to see somebody different win.
Yeah,
Garrett Conrath won the first 3 in a row, so.
That, it's just like Jimmy Johnson. You kind of got...
Wait, that's going to be it. The pace lights are actually still on.
You're kidding.
No, that's definitely going to be the end of the race. I just don't see the pace lights are on, so the 66 will be your winner. Wow.
Hey.
Okay.
No, pace lights are off for me.
They're off?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. We're back green. I was on replay.
oh my.
And I just got the restart, so good. 66 with the lead down. Here comes the 9 on the outside. 66. They make contact. 66 into the wall. What a save. Here comes the 2. Touches the 66. 2 going to go to the lead. Tried to hold it. This is a slugfest. I don't know. 3 wide down into 3.
Oh, they're going to be pushing and shoving. Oh,
Here comes the 66. Back on the inside. Here comes Jonathan Hambert. Jonathan will cross the line in second place. I don't know who won.
It blinked out the entire time for me. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, what a finish.
Let's see. Going to the official.
We're going to look at the replay here.
No.
Oh,
You're not going to believe this.
what?
Is it saying that Garrett won?
Conrath? That was Garrett Conrath that actually did. That was not Jonathan. I said Jonathan. Garrett Conrath with the win. With 5 of Nick
No!
Oh my God.
No!
Garrett Conrath with the victory. I said Jonathan. It was Garrett because they got kind of the same cars. That's going to get... Wow. Don't know what to say about that. That's woo-wee.
Where did he fall?
That was pretty amazing. He's not even able to go out there and do donuts. His car's toast. So we're going to get an interview with Garrett Conrath here. We're going to bring him in. Go to the other channel, Derek, on All Pro.
Gotcha.
All right, so we're going to come in here and get an interview with Garrett Conrath. And he's somehow able to take home the victory.
Where did the 66 finish?
We're going to take a look here at the final results. It looks like the winner is going to be Garrett Conrath, Nick Formosa, Zach Coyer, Jesse Williams, Dante Curtis, Jeffrey Belt. There's the 66 finishing in 7th place.
No!
Jonathan Hambrick will finish 8th place. Trevor Fratelli will finish 9th. Justin Blackdeer finishes 10th. Scott Formosa 11th. Chuck Chamberlain 12th. Matt Vade is in 13th. And you can take a look here at the rest of your top 20. So we're going to bring in Garrett Conrath and get an interview. Hey, Garrett, you got a copy?
I got you guys.
Man, what a race. That was an incredible finish. What did you do when you seen them touching in front of you with the 02 and the 66? Did you just hammer down and go for it? That was incredible.
Yeah, that was insane. I don't even know what happened. I was 5th place going to turn 3. They were all kind of washing up the track. I dove low and just kept my foot in it the whole way to the start-finish line.
So you led quite a few laps here tonight. I don't have the official stats. I mean, you started on the pole, and 66 you had a lot of trouble getting around though because where he got the jumps. Was that your biggest competitor tonight? Which I'm pretty sure it is. But was that your biggest competitor with the 66, or was there somebody else you was keeping an eye on that was moving up?
Yeah, Max was definitely tough. He could get such great restarts, and if you're on the inside line, you're pretty much screwed because that outside line would get such a good run on you. So it was kind of hard restart next to him, but
Wow.
it was all fun.
All right, anybody want to say thank you? That's going to give you your 4th win of the season, by the way. 4 wins in 5 weeks, pretty impressive.
Yeah, thanks. Just thank the league for keep putting this on.
All right, man. I'm sure we'll be talking to you again at Charlotte. That's going to be a fun race. So we'll talk to you then.
Thanks, guys.
All right, now we're going to get an interview with Nick Formosa. Am I saying that right?
Is he
Nick.
there?
Yeah, Nick, you
Yeah.
there?
Nick?
See if we can get him real fast.
Not saying anything, so.
Hopefully get him. Give it just 1 second. We'll try again here.
Just muted his mic.
Hey, Nick, you there? Are you still in the sim? You can message me if you are, and I'll just interview you in the sim. Well, all right, we'll try it in the sim and see what happens. Hey, Nick, you in the sim? Okay, maybe not. He's working with his mic right now, so we'll see if we can get back with him real
Hey, I
fast.
can't get my TeamSpeak going.
Okay, well, all right, we'll interview Zach real fast. That's okay, we'll interview you here. So, is that good with you?
That's fine with me. I couldn't get the TeamSpeak to load.
All right, so you started way back there in the back and worked your way forward, and I actually kept an eye on you during the race, and she was working your way forward. What was going through your mind when you started seeing them wreck with all these restarts and stuff? What was your main goal in trying to get to the front?
Stay high and avoid the wrecks. I knew it was going to be a high line race, so I figured if I'd be patient enough, I'd be able to get around a few of them. I didn't think I'd make it up this far, but just patience was key at this race.
What do you actually think the main reason for the wrecks? I mean, I've seen a lot of people trying to make passes on the very bottom of the racetrack. Is that what you may think what caused a lot of the wrecks? People just sliding up, or was it people just being impatient?
Maybe a little bit of both. I mean, you can pass on the low line when you got fresh tires, but it's really hard to stay down there without making any contact. So if you stay high here, you're pretty much in good graces if you know what you're doing.
It was a fun race to watch. What's your expectations going into Charlotte? Do you like Charlotte? Do you like racing there? How do you think you're going to do?
Right now I'm just trying to maintain consistency because that's key to winning championships. I'm trying to get a top 5 or top 3 in the championship run, maybe even win it, but it's going to be hard trying to catch Garrett.
All right, man. Anybody you want to say thanks or anything to?
Yeah, I want to say thanks to y'all for putting on these broadcasts and thanks to the league for everything they do. And let's keep this going. This is fun.
Awesome, man. Talk to you next week.
Appreciate it, man.
So that was Zach Collier. He actually helped me get Center Force TV to actually broadcast. By the way, I want to apologize once again for the disruptions we had with missing about 5 laps of that. For some reason, the computer froze. But we'll put it all together and it'll look good as always, or better anyway. Not sure if Nick, I'm not sure what happened. I'm going to wait and see. Don't think he's in here. Don't think he's going to make it. So, Derek, final thoughts on the race?
Well, besides the whole blinking out, which I'm pretty sure is an iRacing issue, overall, I think it's a pretty good race. I think it's.
Are you?
I think
there
it's.
you go.
No, that's not him. I didn't get to see the finish, but I mean, it sounded like it was a great finish. I'm kind of upset, kind of sick to my stomach. And how do you think I feel? I wasn't even in the car. And I'm sick to my stomach because I thought I had the race picked.
That was a really fun race to watch, man. I mean, last week's race where it was, I forgot right off the top of my head who it was. It got around the 9 on the last lap and the last turn. Was really fun to watch. This one was intense to watch because that last turn, and actually the whole 3 and 4, was really fun to watch. I said it last week, and I'm not saying nothing against the league we host because we run the Center Force Championship. So far, this league has produced the best finishes out of any league we broadcast. And I will say that with no problem because these races have been pretty exciting for all these guys. I mean, Garrett constantly is always up front. That's definitely nothing new, but when somebody's battling him and you expect him to be there, but when somebody new jumps up like Max did and actually did battle him and had a chance to win it, and then same as the O2 that had a chance to win of Jeffrey, and then Zach Collier was there and Nick Formosa was there. It was incredible to watch. So I love the racing. I hope it continues doing what they're doing because they really got something big going and you can see it. And So if anybody's interested, check them out. It's allprosimracing.com. This will go up on YouTube on Centerforce TV, and the link will be in the description to their website. Plus, you can rewind this broadcast and see, the website and all that stuff. So yeah, that's going to do it for us here tonight. That's Derek Pemberton. I'm Adam Chapman. Take a look here at your final results, and that's going to be it. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.